What's poppin', everyone? It's week 2 draft league time. Last week was an unfortunate loss to a really powerful team versus our Sun team. This time I thought I'd switch things up and bring a weatherless team. I'm still testing things out though, trying to get used to the team, the ins and outs and whatnot of kind of everything that this team can offer. But there's a lot more heat on this squad in particular than last week. The opponent's team should appear on the right though, so we're playing some dude called Emvee. He's got aim in his name like Pokeaim, so I expect him to be dangerous. But in terms of the team he brings, I predict maybe Dragonite, Hisui, and Zoroark, Armarouge, Toedscruel, Florges, and then I think those 5 are definitely going to come. And then maybe in the last slot, like Iron Thorns or something could work. I'm not really sure, but in terms of our team though, as you might be able to see here, we do have a Mon that you may not know I had on my team, and that's Flamigo, because I dropped Oricorio for week 2. I picked up Flamigo. I had enough points for it, so I figured I'd just do that. And it gives me, first of all, a more reliable ground immunity. A Mon that I can bring more often, because Oricorio, I mean, it's cool and all, but I don't reliably see myself bringing that Mon on a team every single week. At least Flamigo has like a base 115 attack. 90 speed is really, really good as well. And I mean, I like this Mon a lot because it is scrappy. It goes through ghost types. I can hit Hisui and Zoroark through its ghost typing with this move, close combat. And then we're immune to Intimidate as well, which is really good for this Mon not to get its attack lowered by something like Tauros, which our opponent has on their team. And then, okay, I guess let's just talk about Flamigo first. I have Sleep Talk on this thing because of Toedscruel Spore. It could be kind of nice just to kind of switch this thing in and then Spore it and then Sleep Talk my way out of it. It's just a good Mon so I don't have to like fodder anything to sleep. And just good momentum. It's probably going to be my lead for the match that I'm going to be playing soon. So then I have Iron Hands. Iron Hands I think was really, really good with the AV. Very bulky set. And so this EV spread here actually allows you to tank not only physical attacks but special attacks with the AV. So you can tank like Specs, Hyper Voice from Hisui and Zoroark, or even +2 Nasty Plot Zoroark. You can tank the Hyper Voice, and then you can also tank, on top of that, a Moonblast from Florges. So it's super nice. We have coverage for pretty much everything on the team. Heavy Slam for Florges, Ice Punch for Toedscruel, Dragon, etc. Thunder Punch is just good neutral damage, and Drain Punch. Like these cover the Terras for Dragonite pretty much. Yeah, then we have Ability Shield Hatterene. This Mon here, so Toedscruel has an ability called, I think what Mycelium Miter is something what it's called, where it goes through, it's kind of like a mold breaker for your Spore and like for your non-attacking moves. It's kind of like a mold breaker for that, but it gives you like minus priority or whatever, makes you really slow when you use it. But the Ability Shield puts our ability intact and makes it not be able to get taken away by that ability. So it could be pretty useful for like Spore and Spikes and stuff like that, just to kind of not just bounce it back, but like ensure that we don't get anything on our side. So that's really nice. And Baton Pass you're allowed to have if it's a momentum move, so I have that move here, which could be pretty useful. Nuzzle and Mystical Fire are just useful for like, Mystical Fire is for like for Scizor and just the lower special attacks and stuff like that. Nuzzle is just for paralysis. And Charm, I have Charm because of Dragonite. If they try to set up versus Hatterene, because they can Terra and kind of wall me in it to an extent. Charm can, it gives it a net positive attack because it's -2 +1 for Dragonance, and so it's just really, really good in that scenario. And then the EV spread here allows us to tank a Specs Armor Cannon from Armarouge. Then we have a defensive Tinglu, just mainly for the Dragonite, and then also to kind of shut down any kind of setup. We have Taunt Whirlwind and then Ruination Earthquake. Nothing too out of the ordinary here, but it's just a reliable Mon. Then Walking Wake is super, super heat. This is not the EV spread I'm running here. I'm just going to give a disclaimer, and I'll be honest here, that this EV spread is a very masterful, intricate Chinese EV spread, and I think it's too important to show what it actually is because I feel like I could use it again. So I'm just showing a Spadef set here because that's, I mean, it's kind of what it was, but there's a lot more to it, and I don't want to spoil what it is. Just in case, I mean, even if I win or lose, it doesn't matter, but I'm going to probably have, I mean, if I make it to playoffs, I don't know if I will or not, but if I do, I'm gonna have to bring some EV spreads again. So I don't want to really reveal my EV spread for this Mon in particular, but just know that it's a really heat Chinese EV spread on this Mon. Regardless, Dragon Dance is the set that I'm bringing with Liquidation Breaking Swipe, and so Breaking Swipe actually ensures that that Dragonite can't set up Dragon Dance versus us because it lowers the attack, guaranteed. And then Liquidation is just super, super strong with Terra Water. It breaks through Florges and any kind of Spadef Mon that he might decide to bring. I do like this set a lot. I think it's going to be super, super nice to catch them off guard. And yeah, and then finally, REVAVROOM. This Mon here has an air balloon for Dragonite. It can Toxic Protect and stuff like that. So if we Toxic the Dragonite, which is the biggest threat to our team, then we'll be able to protect with this mon, wallet with this mon, maybe charm with this mon, switch around, maybe immune to earthquake with this mon, kind of wear it down over time and win the game. So I feel like I've covered pretty much most of everything that he could possibly bring. I'm a little worried about the Ice Cube. I'm not sure what Ice Cube set. If he does bring Ice Cube, I'm not sure what it's going to be, but I do think that this team in particular can work versus a lot of different variants of their teams. So I'm hoping we can win. Like, you know, it's a very different. I'm bringing a lot more heat this time because I want to see if we can put in the work. And I like I said, I don't want to reveal this EV spread. I just put it as SPDF. But trust me when I say that this EV spread here, it's really good. And in case I have to rematch, I mean, it's applicable versus other people as well. So yeah, it's a top secret EV spread. But yeah, I'll be playing this game pretty much right now. Like, I have to just jump into this game. So I will see you guys in the battle, and hopefully we can make it put in the work. So I'll see you guys there. All right, it is time for BBR week 2 of our draft league. Let's see what our opponent brings. Before that though, I think it's time we put the top champion music. Need to change it up from the last one, which was the Chinese one. We had an unfortunate week 1 as I was getting used to the team and wasn't feeling my best, so I didn't test as much. But this one I did test a little bit. And ooh, okay, so we have the Ice Cube, we have the Skuntank. I did not expect these two mons to be there. Interesting. But they do have the Toadscruel, the Zoroark, Hisuian Zoroark, and the Dragonite, as well as the Armarouge, which I did expect those for. I did definitely expected like Florges or something else to come. But yeah, it's interesting to see those two mons. We do have a T-Spike Absorber though, so I'm not too worried about T-Spikes for this matchup. And I guess Ice Face could be a little annoying, but I think we should lead Flamigo and then kind of go from there. We have the U-turn. If they decide to lead like Ice Cube or Skuntank, if it's Ice Cube, I think we U-turn. If it's Skuntank, we probably just Brave Bird immediately, I think is what we're going to do. Because we want to get as much damage as possible. Getting rid of that Pokemon opens up a lot of stuff for us. And something that we don't have to worry about for later on. So I think this is pretty good. Of course, the Dragonite, we have to play around it. I have the Air Balloon REVAVROOM so that we could use that in order to Toxic and wear it down. And yeah, I think we're pretty good to go. So let's just begin. Stand by, stand by. And the challenge is here. He decides to challenge me, I assume. He may or may not be his first mistake. Could be my first mistake as well. Draft is just much more difficult this generation because of Terra and stuff like that. I'm just not used to it at all as of yet. And like all the teams that I had to face, they're just so powerful. Okay, so it's gonna be the Skuntank versus the Flamigo. Let's go ahead and just Brave Bird here, I think is the play. Let's go ahead and do that turn 1. And try to get as much damage as possible. So we get Brave Bird here. That's a decent amount, not bad at all. They go for the Toxic, okay, cool. Toxic here it's alright. I mean, as long as I can get rid of this Pokemon, we're good. Flamigo's just there kind of as a scout/pivot. And let's see what they do here. So I'm thinking we could just Brave Bird again. Do I want to Brave Bird again? I'll do it. Why not? Let's just go for it. Why not? See what happens here, and hopefully it is I mean, it's not gonna be a 2-hit KO unfortunately, but it gets it low enough, you know. If they decide to attack, it's fine. We can revenge. Ooh, we get a crit, not bad. Okay, cool. I mean, they're gonna get Aftermath and Recoil and Poison and stuff like that, so I feel like Skuntank didn't even do much for them, so crit's unfortunate. They could have gotten an extra attack off, but yeah, this is fine. Perfectly fine. And I hope fortune is in our favor for this. I really do. Because I kind of need to win a game if possible. Ice Cube's in. Okay, so I mean, they obviously brought this out because of the Ice Face. We just go into like Florges here, I'm pretty sure. We don't want to go anything else just now. So I feel like Florges is pretty good because it is decently SPDF bulky. And because I've seen him run Freeze Dry on his Ice Cube before. So I think we can go into this mon right now. Otherwise, like maybe I can go like Hariyama or something, but I think I'll go Florges here. As let's see what they do. Let's see what they do here. Could be Freeze Dry, I'm thinking. Could be freeze dry. Yep, they go for the freeze dry here, so we could take this pretty well, like easily. Yeah, not bad. Ah, the freeze. Yep, indeed. Indeed, it is the freeze. Wow. I mean, if I don't thaw in like two or three turns, if I don't thaw, then that is not a fair exchange at all. Like with that crit for the freeze, like the freeze is crazy because now I'm gonna lose so many turns. Okay, I hope I can thaw here. They decided to go into Armor Rouge. Okay, so this mon, it could be choice specs, it could be some kind of setup set. I'm frozen. Yep, perfect, amazing, just what you love to see. Let's go into Ting Lu here. I think is what we're gonna do because I feel like Ting Lu can it can whirlwind, it can ruination, it can do all kinds of stuff. Let's see what happens. That's just so annoying though. They go for the reflect here. Okay. So they're like dual screens or something like that, maybe for Dragonite. I'm gonna ruination in case they have taunt. They do have taunt. Nice. Nice. Okay, cool. So we're getting a lot of damage off on this thing right now. Decent amount of damage. Try to stall this reflect out. I don't know if they have light screen as well, but we can go for another ruination here. And see what they want to do. I assume they go for light screen or something of the sort. Armor cannon, okay. So they're going to lower their defense and Spadef. I assume after this ruination, we can just click Earthquake right after, I think. So they go for, yeah, we go for the ruination here. There's a good amount. Cool. Gonna Earthquake here, which will definitely knock it out. They go for the Armor Cannon. So this is pretty nice. We knocked out Skuntank. We're gonna knock out Armarouge here. So we're up 6-4 right now, I assume, right? We're up 6-4, which is pretty good because we have Walking Wake in the back. And it's gonna be pretty nice. It's gonna be amazing for us. So we've shaken off the taunt. That's good. What comes in now? Let's see. So we got Toadscruel here. Okay. In case they try to go for spikes or hazards and whatnot, I think we just go back into Hatterene, I assume, because we have the ability Shield, which can bounce back stuff, I assume. Yeah, let's go into it. Come back, Ting Loser. I really nicknamed it because Wo Chen was a Ting Loser last game, so I had to make it a Ting Loser this game. They go for the Giga Drain, that's fine. We could take that. And let's see if we could Thaw, if possible. I definitely want to try to Thaw and like get some kind of momentum. It's just so annoying though. Like I've lost turns because of this Pokemon. Because yeah, I've definitely, yeah, it's just annoying. Frozen Solid, nice. Once again. Can I Baton Pass out? I feel like I brought a decent Hatterene set this time, like with Baton Pass and stuff like that. It's kind of cool. Let's Baton Pass out. And Rapid Spin again. They're getting a lot of speed boost, but I mean the cool thing is that if they try to go for Spore or Spikes at any point in time, it's negative priority because of their, or it's like really low priority because of their ability. The Mycelium Might. I'm just switching out here because I feel like I'm not going to Thaw at any point in time. The freeze is so annoying because it just renders a Mon useless and allows them to capitalize on it having more turns. And that, like as you can see, they've gotten speed boost after speed boost, which means yeah, it's just super annoying. They go for the Sludge Bomb here, that's fine. Reflect wore off, unfortunately. Let me Ice Punch here to knock this Mon out. See what they try to go for. If they Spore, they're gonna be slower. They might Earth Power. Yeah, they Earth Power here. Cool. And then we take the hit and we can knock this Mon out. So we're looking really good right now, actually, because we've knocked out like a lot of their Mons so far. And I think Reflect's gonna wear off, or I think it already wore off, right? I forgot. Maybe it's still going. I've had a few drinks right now, so I'm kind of cruising. Kind of just playing on autopilot. Ice Cue's in. It could be Ice Cue. It could also be Zoroark. Maybe I Thunder Punch here just in case, because they could be Zoroark. And maybe they go for a different move other than something to knock me out. So I will try to knock this out right now. They go for the Freeze Dry here. And I can go for the Thunder Punch. It doesn't look like I'm in range, or maybe it's a roll. I'm not sure. It could be a roll, but that didn't do a lot of damage. Maybe I can survive and knock this out. That'd be kind of cool. Be kind of clean after the freeze and stuff like that. Like, I know the crit turn 1 or turn 2 was unfortunate, but the freeze was way, way, way worse than a crit like that, I feel. Okay, so we're up 5 mons. One of them's poisoned and almost dead, one of them's frozen. We're gonna go Flamigo, I think, because I feel like we could just knock this out right now. And they can't really go into Zoroark because we have Scrappy. So in a close combat here. They go for the Protect. It won't knock us out because we have an extra turn of poison to survive, I think. Let's see, actually. I don't think we get knocked out here. It'll only do like a tiny bit. Yeah, nice. Okay, so we survived that. We can close combat here. They switch out probably maybe Dragonite. And they bring, yep, Dragonite. So I mean, we at least break the multi-scale, which is good for us. And, huh? Oh, it's Zoroark. Wait, Zoroark's dead. Ah, nice, nice. So it is Zoroark. Not bad at all. So now they have Ice Cue and Dragonite left. I think we win this game, and I'll tell you how. Because we have our Air Balloon REVAVROOM. Air Balloon REVAVROOM here, I think, is going to be enough, because I feel like if we just go into this mon right now, we actually can, if they go into Ice Cube first, we can overheat it, knock it out. Then Dragonite's not going to Earthquake turn 1. If it Earthquakes turn 1, we go Walking Wake after that. And then put in the work. We could also go Hatterene to try to thaw, but I don't think it's going to thaw. I mean, it would have been nice if it was unfrozen, because we could have at least gone into it to Mystical Fire. I don't think I should go Walking Wake, because the Freeze Dry, if they go into Ice Cube, it could get us weak enough, and that'll be really annoying. So I'm gonna go into REVAVROOM here. They go Ice Cube. Okay, cool. We can go into the Mon here. On the Air Balloon we are. Let's overheat. We could try to go for the overheat here to knock it out. Oh, they have sub. Okay, that's cool. I mean, if there's sub, okay, so there's sub, freeze dry, protect, and I mean, this one was not a problem at all for us. Like, we can literally just Iron Head right after to knock it out. When Dragonite's the last one, we can Toxic, and we have 2 Protect Mons. So I'm pretty sure we can win this game. Pretty sure we can. So yeah, let's just go ahead and spam Iron Head here. Let's go ahead and Iron Head. Break the sub. Clean. Heal with leftovers, that's fine. Okay, so they're gonna have to like go for some kind of move to break my balloon, I guess. Cause oh, they go for the Surf. Okay, cool. They have Surf and Freeze Dry. Pretty cool set. But yeah, like the freeze was incredibly annoying. I think Ice Cube really did a good job in this match for that purpose and that purpose alone, because otherwise Ice Cube, it would have not done much in this match, I feel. Dragonite's in, and now it's time to reveal the Toxic. We're not offensive, we are toxic. Let's go ahead and put this thing on a timer real quick. Go ahead and put this on a timer. So even if he's like Normalium, Flynium, Dragon Dance, or DD Roost, or any kind of stuff like that. We'll be, we have 4 mons. We're up 4-1 right now, so we're in a really good spot right now. Really, really good spot. We can just protect here. So this should be good. And the Dragonite, oh, Dragonite is again. Ooh, that is unfortunate. That is most unfortunate. For them especially, because we are going to, I think, switch out here to Hatterene. Unfortunate frozen Hatterene, but yeah, it is, I think, a decent sack right now. A decent enough sack. Let's go into it right now. And they decide to go for the Dragonites again. Ooh, okay. So they're gonna have to probably knock us out here. Unless we somehow thaw. We've been frozen all game. And they go for the Terra, okay. So they're a very offensive Dragonite, probably DD3 attacks, I guess, or DD2 attacks in Roost. Let's see what they go for. So it is going to be the Flynium Dragonite. Not Flynium, what is it? Terra Flying. Terra Blast Flying. They knock me out here. And then I think we just go Walking Wake and Protect. Pretty sure. Because they will die to poison right after. And if they want to Roost, that's fine. We just sack Ting Lu after, go back to another Mon Protect, etc., etc. We could also attack here, but I mean, I feel like Protect is just the play right now to ensure we have all the turns we need. Maybe I should have attacked, but I think let's Protect here. Oh, their rest! No, oh, come on. Cool! Okay, he somehow brought the only Dragonite set that counters this strategy. Amazing. Amazing. Oh, no! Wait, it's Resto Chest Dragonite? Ah, I've lost. I've lost again. It seems the walls have ears. How? No. Why is it the one set that I didn't even expect this set to come for at all. Every like test game that I had was not this set. Unfortunate. I think yeah. So I've lost this game unfortunately. I think because the rest of Chess Dragonite. Ah, that's tough. I feel like I commanded this game, except that late game, that last Mon Dragonite where I couldn't phase it or anything like that. I couldn't do anything. Yeah, that's annoying. Rest of Chess was a good bring though, but how? Like that's crazy. It was the one set. The one set that could disrupt the end game here. It was just that incredible. Yeah, I don't know what to say now. Like that's insane. Yeah, low kick will knock me out. Low kick's a good bring too. I figured that the Dragonite would have low kick for the Ting Lu, but Resto Chest, I guess I could have played the end game differently then if I knew what it was, but good lord. Yeah. Alright, well, I guess Ting Lu can be a Ting loser. That's insane. Okay, Terrasolization is actually crazy. I feel like if it wasn't Terra, then I probably could have just, like, I had a bulky EV spread on Walking Wake. What could I have done differently? Maybe, I don't know. First of all, not get frozen. Second of all, because I have more turns to actually, like, maneuver around and play around and stuff like that. Maybe end up in a position where my Walking Wake was Dragonite up, but I feel like I didn't even need to because every Mon was going down one after another and it was just Dragonite last. But the Chesto, the Resto Chest was just crazy. Good game. For that Dragonite set, that was a great bring. But good lord. Ah, damn. Okay, I need to actually like I don't know what to do. I have no idea. Okay, first game, that was annoying. Second game I thought I had a pretty commanding position, but yeah, like the prep is just insane on these kind of teams. Really, really solid Dragonite bring. But yeah, the freeze was super annoying. Dragonite endgame. I think Dragonite was just a tough mon in general, but I really thought I had the right prep for this one. It was just super annoying how the endgame unfolded, but regardless, an entertaining game nonetheless. I mean, I didn't get to really put in work with the walking awake, which I really wanted to, but I'll bring it another time. The set is really cool. But we were like one mon down after another mon after another mon. I was like, okay, I thought we could win this. I really did. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, I have more to think about for that set. Resto Chest Dragonite, good bring. That was literally the set that he needed. The only set that could get through what I had in store. Regardless though, hope you all enjoyed and I'll see you all on the next one. Peace.